everyone, and welcome back to Midnight Theories, and if you're new here, welcome to Midnight Theories. Lately, K-pop has seemed a little empty. The innocent concept has become a thing of the past and outdated due to the demand of girl crush or edgy concepts. So to fill the void, I thought I'd introduce you to some singers from the 90s who were considered the blueprint of the innocent concept and how envious anti-fans try to force them out of the industry by weaponizing their beauty. The first thing that comes to mind when people hear the name Kang is her slim figure, long straight black hair, and her youthful appearance, the ideal dream girl for any young South Korean man in the 90s. But she was also the target of envy by many young South Korean girls for the same reasons. At the young age of 14, Susie immigrated to the United States with her family, but found her way back to Korea to pursue a singing career. In 1988, the then 21-year-old entered NBC's University Song Festival. She caught the eye of the judges in the US preliminaries and won the gold medal for her second composed song, Stories Passing By. This event served as a gateway for many of its participants or winners to debut. In 1989, the MC of the festival took the aspiring singer under his wing and helped her make her first step into the entertainment industry. The following year, Susie made her official debut with her single Violet Fragrance. The song became an immediate success, and she won NBC's 10 Best Female Rookie of the Year award. With her amount of popularity and success came just as much hate and envy. With the release of her second album, news of a secret relationship between her and singer Shimshin released to the public. He was a very popular singer who had a large female fan base. After she confirmed their relationship, the number of anti-fans increased. The singer confessed that she cried a lot because of the atrocities caused by anti-fans. One memory that's ingrained was the time she received a large gift box. When she opened the box, it was full of photos of herself with her eyes, ears, and fingers cut out. There was also a time when she received disturbing letters. After performing a duet with singer Shin Sung-hoon, a female fan of his sent Susie a bloody letter threatening the singer. In an interview with Radio Star, Susie said, "There wasn't the internet at the time. It was the era of fan letters. I cried a lot at the time. If the internet had been active like it is now, I would have gone back to America right away." After these incidences, her company no longer gave her packages or letters in fear that it might happen again. The singer lived in fear every day. Some attacks were verbal, like the time she would perform at music programs. Early in her career, she would get booed off stage or hear the words "Kang Suji leave" from the female audience as soon as her music started or she got on stage. But other times, the attacks would get physical. On her way out of an event, her van was completely wrecked. At the time, she did not have a bodyguard, and she was often accompanied by her manager. The singer was afraid of getting attacked and couldn't go to the bathroom alone or even wear earrings in fear that anti-fans would rip them off of her. Despite the tough environment, she continued her singing career and even entered the Japanese market a few years later. She is still very active in the entertainment industry, exploring various avenues such as radio DJ, variety host, singer-songwriter, and acting. Before there was Kang Suji, there was Jiyeon, South Korea's #1 teen singer at the time. Not only was she loved by the younger audience, but across all generations. The first 2 years of her career, she managed to captivate the nation by her extraordinary singing capabilities paired with her refreshing beauty. She won the Teen Artist Award and Singer of the Year Award from NBC and KBS in 1989 and would continue to dominate the music scene. She was loved and hated for the same reasons as Suji. Back then, rumors surrounded the teen singer of her dating various men in the industry, even including her manager, and allegedly slapping another singer. Her life was constantly supervised by anti-fans and was berated to no end. In 1990, upon the release of her third album, It's Not Too Late, she shocked her fans with a new appearance. Unlike the cover of her album, where she sported her trademark long straight hair, she appeared in front of the audience with very short hair. This was a result of constant gum attacks by anti-fans, where they would purposely try to get as much gum in her hair as possible. After promotions wrapped up, she packed her bags and moved to the United States. There were articles saying that she was taking a break to study abroad, but many believe it was due to the constant hate and various rumors against the singer. With the loss of Jiyeon as an active singer, the majority of her fan base naturally flocked towards Kang Suji because of the obvious similarities. Jiyeon would try to make a comeback in 1992 with the release of her fourth album, but it would flop. In the short amount of time she was gone, the industry had completely reorganized. She was replaced by other singers ready to take her place, and boy groups would slowly work their way up to dominate the industry. In 2018, the singer made a special appearance on Sugar Man 2, and we got to hear her sing a few of her hits. She quietly retired and moved back to the United States, where she currently works as a culinary researcher and successfully runs a restaurant with her husband. In September 2020, American food magazine Food & Wine introduced her restaurant, Heirloom Market Barbecue, as the best barbecue restaurant in Georgia and gave it a spotlight. Soobin debuted in the summer of 1992, setting fire to the hearts of teen boys in South Korea. Her first appearance was on MBC's live summer special in Dreamland, instantly becoming a hot topic. Her first album, Lisa in Love, featured her single No and showed great success, selling more than 100,000 albums with only being aired twice live. With success that seemed to come overnight, Soobin became public enemy #1 by teen girls. The singer was often compared to Jiyeon and Kang, who came before her. Many said if Jiyeon was the originator and Kang had the vocal pipes like no other, then Soobin was the teen sweetheart with unmatchable beauty. She was branded as South Korea's new innocent girl for her angelic vocals and visuals to match. Because she had a large male fan base, female aunties would try to pick apart her appearance. The criticism started by saying she was trying too hard to be pretty just because she fit into the ideal beauty standard, but soon, the hate would get worse for the teen singer. Anti-fans would spread rumors that Soobin was transgender. She was considered, quote, tall at the time for being 166 centimeters, or roughly 5'5", and said to have bigger hands compared to her body. She also sang in a higher register than most. Anti-fans would say she would make squeaking sounds while singing, trying to overcompensate for her deeper voice. The rumors only persisted, but in 1993, the singer went on a special broadcast to clear the rumors. During her segment, Soobin shared photos of her childhood and had her older sister come on the show to confirm that she was indeed born as a cisgendered female. The following year, the singer focused on singing and songwriting for her third album, but the music industry was rapidly changing and became more competitive. The singer retired from the industry and moved to Canada to pursue an education. She studied architecture and started a resort business in Bali. In 2010, 17 years after she left the industry, the singer made an unexpected comeback by releasing her single, A Lovely Day. This made fans swoon over her sweet vocals and beautiful face once again. She also went on various entertainment programs and interviews to promote her comeback. Soobin and Kang appeared on Radio Star and shared what it was like to be a singer in the 90s. Many would think that the two beauties were rivals because of the constant comparisons, but actually they were good friends. Back then, a few fans of Kang harassed Soobin for allegedly copying Suji's appearance and imitating her singing voice. She was often called the second Suji. Suji confessed, "I didn't say anything back then, but I am very sorry." When Soobin debuted, she wore ribbons, gloves, and a straw hat with flowers and lace outfits. I thought she had a similar style to me, and my anti-fans would move on to her. The K-pop community tend to debate whether one generation of K-pop fans is worse than the other, but there's always been this extreme level of toxicity in the community. It's never left. The methods have only adapted. Did you know any of these original beauties before today, or even heard of their songs? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And as always, thank you for watching and enjoy your stay.